ain't you?
Indeed.
Early, ain't you?
Yo, what's up, good people? We here, Kenichi Studios, slipncounterpodcast. Your host BINK.
Man,
host
this ain't a
GOLDENBOY.
late night talk show, man. Do the
Come
introduction
on,
like
man.
you normally do.
I'm different today,
This
man.
ain't
I'm
slow.
different. We doing this,
ain't
man.
Slow jams.
We different.
Come on, man. It's a boxing
Don't make me put my
podcast.
Barry White voice on in here.
Oh my god,
baby.
no.
Slim,
Just
put your headphones
introduce the
on.
show.
Put your headphones
All right,
on.
I got the headphones, man. Introduce the show.
That cookie about dry as hell.
I don't give a damn.
You gonna need some milk with that. This ain't gonna do it.
Say to this guy, she the one killing them right now. Special K, the one eating the motorcycle. But she's like, I'm gonna get one more before this show starts.
She about to have instant cavities eating them joints.
What's up, baby?
What's good, dog? How you feeling?
Good. You ain't give me my introduction. That makes me feel good.
Oh, let me redo it.
Okay.
We're here at the Kenichi Studios, the Slip and Counter Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm your host, BINK.
Yeah.
Your other host, the man, Golden Boy,
Yeah.
El De Nino.
De
How's it go?
Oro.
De Oro, yeah.
All right, now I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Now he in his bag. Now
I'm ready to go.
Look, real quick, let me touch on some current events, some boxing topics, local and big topics. So look, we got Davis Promotions. They have a card. It's in DC, right? Our guy Sugar Wayne is fighting on that card. That's March 25th. April 8th, I made the fight announcement on my page. Our guy, Brandon Brody the Hitter Chambers, is fighting Bruce Shoo Carrington. April the 8th up in Jersey on the Shakur Stevenson undercard. Huge fight for Brody. Big ups to you for making that happen.
Yeah.
This is huge for your career. You know we in your corner, bro. We can't wait to have you on the show. We're going to break that down, but want to give you a shout out right now. Give your flowers right now. May 6th, Rising Star Promotions. They back, baby. Beltway Battles Round 4. They're back. May 6th. Greg, Sharpshooter Outlaws headlining that card. There's a lot of other fantastic. He busy, man. Greg's busy, man. There's a whole lot of other good, great talent on that show. Local talent. Make sure you guys are there. Tickets are on sale now or for sale now. So make sure you guys go to that page, Rising Star Promotions. You can hit up Cornflake or Dusty on Instagram, I'm sure, and get ticket info. Who else we got? Inaway and Stephen Fulton.
Scooter.
May 7th.
The cool boy Steph. I got cool boy
Man,
Steph, man. I didn't know that boy since he was an amateur. I'm sorry, I got him somehow pulling this off. I got him pulling it off.
I'm telling you, man, that is such a big fight. That is such a there's big fights, but this might be the best fight in boxing we're gonna get this year.
Yeah.
It's for me, it's Caleb Plant and Benavidez.
Yes, can't wait for
and
that.
then that fight.
Yes.
Inaway and Fulton. Probably the two most evenly matched fights we're gonna get this year. The biggest fights, in my opinion, these are the biggest fights that we're gonna get. And I want to give another real quick shout out to our guy, Patrice Bug. Creed 3
Big Bug
was a great movie. Did you see Creed 3 yet? Have you seen it?
Nah, I haven't seen it
Woo,
yet.
I ain't gonna spoil nothing. That was a great movie, man. Shout out to Bug. Had a couple scenes in the movie, man. So we had him on the show, so I want to give him his flowers too before we get into anything on this show. But you seem excited about Inaway and Fulton.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead, man. Come on.
Oh, you want to speak on?
You want to bite that dry ass cookie first, or you want?
No.
All right, baby.
I think I'm gonna just eat my trolleys. You know what? Hold up 1 second. It's Special K. I ain't even done nothing. I can't even do this, dog. I can't.
You hear that joint hit the table up there?
Man,
That joint sound like a coaster.
Man,
You put your soda on top of that cookie. boy.
Man, what? Oh my God. So,
Go ahead, get to your bag, man. I love that fight.
of course, we all know the biggest worry is, can Scooter take that point?
Mm-hmm.
But Scooter's still technically the bigger guy. He was about to move up.
Right.
And chose to stay because of this fight. Need to tip your hat to him for that. But, man, some reason I think he gonna give Inouye trouble when it comes to the feet and sliding and turning and in and out. That could maybe, okay, his feet got to be set. Just make sure his feet not set.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem I do worry about with Steph is, okay, when is he gonna slide in? Because he gonna do it sooner or later.
Mm-hmm.
And he gonna want to work there.
Mm-hmm.
And, but Inouye can crack, bro, and he don't waste nothing. But you could take advantage of him not wasting nothing because it's like, okay, he's going to be economical with his point. He's going to let his hands go, but it's also kind of economical because he wants to make sure it's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how sometimes I say give him a throwaway shot? He don't give throwaway shots. If he's throwing it, it's to land something.
Right.
So it's like, okay, I'm going to make you pay for that. I'm going to make sure your feet not set. I'm going to make sure you this, that, and the third. And then next you know, Scooter pot shotting him and then close your eye. I really believe Scooter could win.
Scooter
really
southpaw,
so.
right? Is he southpaw?
No, righty.
He's righty? Okay. I was watching some of Inoue's fights this week, just watching, and his timing's impeccable. Impeccable. But once he gets on that front foot and starts to hunt, he becomes susceptible to a lot of things. So I think Scooter could definitely take advantage of that. And like you said, his footwork, turning them and things, putting them in position to land his shots.
Your aunt said, have a great show. She said that you don't never, real quick, number 30 says that you don't never acknowledge her. She said, my nephew don't never acknowledge me when I'm in the chat.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because I can never. How do you pronounce?
Just say number 30. And
number 30. I'm so sorry. I see that pop up, and I'm like, who is that? What is that?
I tried it, man. You was like, man, you trying to get me killed.
I'm sorry. It's my fault. Thank you. We're gonna have a great show today. I'm juiced up. I'm in my bag today. I got all kind of energy. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for this one. But thank you, and I will do better. I'm sorry. Don't kill me.
So, what you think about Scooter and Inoue? Onishi, you got the music? What you think?
What I think about Scooter and Inoue? I was talking to our guy from Fair Shake Boxing Media. Shout out to him. And we both picked Scooter. I think Scooter, his size is gonna play a big role in the fight. Athleticism is gonna play a big role in the fight. Speed wise, they there. Timing, I give Inoue the edge with timing. Definitely the edge in power. But I seen holes that Steven could definitely take advantage of in Inoue's game to kind of take over that fight. Once Inoue gets on that front foot and he tucks his chin and he goes to hunt, he's open for a lot of shots.
Yeah. With no Nito Donaire anyway, and Scooter's fast and then Donaire.
Right. So speed-wise, athleticism, IQ, I think I give the edge to Stephen Fulton. And I got him just edging this fight out. It's going to be a close, but I got him edging this fight out, taking it the distance, and winning on the cards.
God, man, I just hope he can take that punch.
But yeah, that's
gonna happen sooner or later. It's a certain thing. I was telling Suge about. She's like, "Oh, you been hurt?" I said, "Yeah, I've been hurt before." There's certain moments where all right, this guy that I'm getting in there with can crack.
Mm-hmm.
You pay for this beat,
and you pick it, and like, okay, all right, let's see what type of power you dealing with. And in your heart, man, the explosion gonna happen sooner or later. Remember Tommy Hearns fought Ray, and man was still saying everybody was all high on Tommy. I knew sooner or later he was gonna get hurt by Ray. Sooner or later, he said I knew the explosion was gonna happen sooner or later. And could Tommy sustain it, like get through it? It's gonna happen. It's just, is he gonna be able to take it, not be hurt, or shake it up, whatever? That's the big thing.
Right. I think he'll be okay. I mean, Brandon Figueroa is not the biggest puncher, but he's a volume puncher.
His volume.
Overwhelming punches, and he stood in there and handled his business with Brandon Figueroa. So I think he'll be okay. But what scares me is how good Inoue is with timing his opponent's jab.
Mm-hmm.
He throws the right hand right over top of it, and it's beautiful. It's sharp. It's with intention. He throws that shit to hurt you. He wants to hurt you with it. So it's like you can't just throw any kind of jab out there. You got to be pinpoint and precise, and your range has to be right. Fucking with Inoue, and that's another thing he does well, man. His range, keeps range well. He's in, he's out. He's in, he's out. He's in, he's out. Almost like Bivol. He's a smaller version of Bivol with range control. So early on in the fight, I see it being chess match. Pick. A lot of jabs. And
but Inoue's gonna be doing this because how Inoue comes in is step. Okay.
And out.
And that's gonna be the tails, because then you're gonna see Scooter pulling.
Right.
Pull. All right, what you gonna do? Nah, I ain't dead yet. It's not dead. That's gonna be the real chess match early on, right then and there.
I'm excited, man, for this fight. Can't put it into enough words. Can't put it. Oh, I forgot. Shout out to the Thump Yard. Our guy Jonathan. They also have a card coming up. What's the date on that one again?
April 30th.
April 30th. Yes, April 30th. The Thump Yard. It's an amateur card, right? Or was it pro-am? It's amateur. Amateur card is for a great cause. If you guys are able to make it out to the Thump Yard, to the event, was it Coco Cabana? Make sure you guys show up for that one too. It's gonna be a great event. We will be in the building.
Yeah, this Coco Cabana.
Man, I'm still working on that.
You can't run.
I'm still working.
You getting better.
I'm trying. Like, a lot of my friends are Hispanic and Latino, and
But you gonna say Latino, right? You gonna say that part, right?
Yeah, because you correct me, so of course I'm gonna do it.
God.
Of course, I got cut.
Moving.
Nah, we gonna do it.
No.
Shout out to my community, man. Shout out to my community, man. The black and brown community.
Afro Latinos.
We locked in, baby. We always locked in. Go ahead.
Moving on. Let's go ahead and talk what people want to hear.
Oh yeah.
The whole Ryan Tank press conference, whatever. Go ahead.
You want me to lead off?
Yeah, take lead off with the bullshit.
That's why I said what I said earlier when I said the biggest fights. Because I already know. We talked about this. We've been talking about this for a year straight.
Oh,
For more than a year, we've been talking about this. It's been more than a year. So I let off with that. I think Plant, Benavidez, Inoue, Fulton are bigger fights for boxing. But when you're talking about one of the biggest fights, like box office, all around biggest fights, I think this fight right here could definitely be that. I'm talking about rivaling maybe Manny Pacquiao. Have you seen the prices for the tickets?
Nah, I ain't get the chance to. What was it?
Bro, floor seats $15,000.
You lying.
I'm not.
Oh, they really trying to rack up.
I'm telling you.
Them Bama's trying to get it.
I'm telling you.
You want to go to the fight? Like,
know what Tank said?
I'll put up a dime. You can put up the other 14.
Know what Tank said? He said, shit, my mama damn near gonna have to pay for a ticket. He said, ain't no free tickets to this fight.
No free tickets for
he
this
said, we gotta get all the money we can out of this thing.
And people gonna look at him and say, that's fake. Duh. This is what you worked your... I mean, of course, when he fought Pedraza, you worked your whole life for that 36 minutes.
Right.
But he didn't get paid the way he's supposed to get paid when he fought Pedraza.
Right.
Speaking of that, you know, a guy, I gotta tell you off there, please do not let me forget to tell you a particular fighter who had a 2-year layoff is coming back to fight. He fought a guy, I would just say he fought a guy that won a world title. He fought him and it was lost the decision by 3 rounds or whatever. I remember from the amateurs he could fight. Well, he only got $50K. The other dude got 200. Yeah, he only got $50K. And you remember I told you the story about Tank and what he got when he fought Pedraza.
Yeah.
And this same dude, $50K, and the other dude get $250K. You couldn't even give him $100,000. You couldn't even give him $100,000. So those type of fights, even though you fight for a title, it's like you fight for the title. This fight right here is what you worked since Baltimore for. Because of the accumulation and the benefit afterwards and the generational wealth after this fight. That's what you really work your whole life for. Right. This fight right here, you cannot give away. And people stop asking fighters, especially the local fights, stop asking these local fighters for a ticket.
Free tickets, it ain't going.
Man, that come out they purse. If you are not they mama, they sister
Tank
or something.
Said his mama damn nigga.
Yeah, man. Stop asking for the free tickets, man. What is wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
I don't be getting that junk, man. I don't be understanding it. I don't be understanding it. I swear I don't. But Must gotta understand, man, this is everything Ryan and all them worked for all of this time.
Right.
All of this time. So it's oh man. All right. And I remember Ryan in the amateurs. I remember all of that.
Yeah.
And it's I remember seeing different fighters and guys come up and you look at and matter of fact, I want to address the thing with Ryan. They saying that, Ryan talked himself into the fight. Yeah, he kind of did. But we're not going to act like this boy not talented. The boy can fight. I remember him from the amateurs. He can fight. Now, is he not a complete fighter? No, he is not. Does he make a lot of mistakes at a high level that he shouldn't be making anymore? Yes, he does. But did he use Instagram and a lot of the Instagram followers, whatever, to get to kind of where he is a little bit? Yeah, it's just...
End of the day, that's marketing, though.
It's marketing.
It's marketing, so you can't hate on the guy.
Yeah, I mean,
for that. Let's talk about that. The boxing. Let's talk about that. Yeah, you can't hate on the guy for that. And I had a couple guys who was like, man, Ryan don't deserve this fight.
Yes, he do.
How?
He deserved this ass whooping.
He deserves that.
He deserved this.
I say how? I said how don't he? Maybe on paper he don't deserve it. Maybe he hasn't fought the caliber of fighters Tank has. He doesn't have the resume Tank has. Maybe he doesn't deserve it in that right. But Tank want the fight.
And
Tank
that's the biggest money out there.
Right. They want the fight. So why not make the fight happen? They're gonna make a lot of money. Like you said, this is generational. This is gonna change boxing. I think it'll change boxing. Calvin made a good point. He said the youngins coming up now are gonna see this. It's gonna open up the floodgates where y'all gonna see this is how you make a fight happen. We gotta start fighting. It's a lot of guys, Crawford, Spence. that need to fight. That need to fight. Am I wrong, bro? She laughing. I'm dead serious.
We both laughing.
Come on.
I was surprised you didn't put the camera on me.
Come on. Come on. Make the fights happen. Inoue and Stephen Fulton. Off the rip. I'm going up a division and I want Fulton. Yes, Caleb Plant and Benavidez been beefing. The fight's happening. Make it happen. What's going on? Make the fights happen. It's for the fans. It's for the fans, man. That's what it's at the end of the day. We've had so many guys come sit right here in this chair and say boxing is entertainment. The entertainment, you cannot forget the entertainment value. You said it too. You cannot forget the entertainment value in boxing. Without the fans, What is boxing? Where's the money come from? You ain't got nobody watching. Give the fans what they want, man. Go
So
ahead,
let
bro.
me ask you, what do you think about the weight cut, the weight clause?
At 136?
They gotta come in at
136,
136. And
yeah,
he
he
can't
can't
come in
rehydrate.
no higher to. He can't go up no higher than 143 or what was it? Like 143, I think he can't go no higher.
I think it was 10 pounds, he said.
Oh, 46 then. Okay, okay. So he can't go no higher than 46.
Right.
What you think?
Who did Tank come up under? What's that guy's name? Floyd Mayweather?
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, he's a prize fighter.
I'm glad you said that because this goes back to Leonard Hagler.
Look what
if you can sit there, man, you know what? Hagler wanted that big payday so bad. Mm-hmm. Never forget, my father was telling me, he said he gave Hagler everything. Mm-hmm. You want more money? Here. You gonna get more money? Give me a bigger ring. I'll give you more money. Give me certain gloves. I'll give you more money. Give me bigger gloves. I'll give you more money. Change the rounds. I'll give you more money. Hagler like, all right, cool. But man, come on, man. Like, all right, what you want me to do? Draw your bath too and put slippers? I'll fight you in your bathroom. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
But that all added to what Ray wanted. Mm-hmm. And Ray won.
Right. I mean, of course it's going to play a factor, but when you earn the right to be that guy, you know. What's that?
What? That weight?
That is damn near two weight classes.
I thought the cut was 36 and he couldn't go over 43. Oh, he got 10 pounds.
Okay. He can't go over 10 pounds.
He can't go over.
To rehydrate. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right.
I was like, oh, Lord.
Yeah. So, I
basically.
Mm-hmm.
But this is my problem with that. No, did Ray ask. But this is my thing.
Crawford walk around probably 180. I seen him. He's solid. Yeah. I feel exactly what you're saying. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think Ryan's just playing tit for tat. Then to say that at the press conference, one of the first things you say is, "Oh, he's weight training me. You weight training me." Don't make excuses. Kind of seem like I'm gonna throw these excuses out here now.
To Jake Paul, then that's his best friend. So
What's that?
One.
He has one fight at 140, right?
Yeah, that was Ryan? The African guy, right? No, two. Javier Fortuna, too.
Fortuna, and he fought the guy.
Forget his name. Bego. I forgot his last name, but yeah, that's the guy he went to decision with.
Right, and got him out of there. That's what scared me. I said, "Oh, you gonna go with Tank?"
Lord have mercy. Right. But this is my thing though. None of these other fighters, and I always go back to this name, and this ain't got none of the. I mean, everybody know I ain't really like him like that. I like this power, but Felix Trinidad.
It was Emmanuel Tago, right? That's what he fought.
Emmanuel Tago. Yeah, I said Otago. Lord, mercy. But
my fucker.
Them dudes never asked when they went up in weight. They never said, "Yo, catch weight." Mm-hmm. Tito never asked Bernard for a catch weight. He never asked Joppy for a catch. He never asked none of them dudes for no catch weight. Mm-hmm. He moved up and he fought them. All these different guys, Purnell, all of them. They fought Ray, all of them. When Ray went up to light heavyweight and fought Daniel Lalonde, he didn't ask them for no weight cut, no this, no that. Is what it is. I'm going up to this weight class. That's the weight.
Right.
But now it's this thing where it's like, okay, I'm gonna fight this guy, but he gotta be like this. Mm-hmm. That makes no sense to me. The A-side,
B-side.
That makes no sense to me. He was playing mind games with him. Before I remember people was telling me, yeah, Tank's here. Like I had like 2 text messages from people. Like, yeah, Tank here. He was outside in the truck the whole damn time. He was purposely making this Bama wait while he was signing the gloves and stuff. Doing all this, like, yeah, make this Bama wait. Make this Bama wait.
It don't surprise me. Again, another page out of Floyd's playbook.
Yeah, man, not just Floyd. That joke been going on forever.
Yeah, but I'm saying he came from Floyd's cause. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and I'm like, man, y'all just don't know what he's doing. He's messing with this kid. Mm-hmm. He's messing with him. Mm-hmm. He's effing with him badly. Like, all right, you can see how Ryan gets, how he starts to talk. How he gets. I'm like, man, come on, man, get over yourself. Focus on the task at hand. Mm-hmm. He making everything a big. I'm like, oh my God, this ain't good. This ain't good, man.
Indeed.
And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, okay, what's gonna happen when this What is gonna happen when this fight happens? Like I got them breaking some type of. I don't know. I would just get because of the casual side.
Yeah.
The hardcore. Remember what I always told you when I first met you? The hardcore is gonna be there. Me and you gonna be there regardless. It's the casual.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I rarely ever get on TikTok. I got on TikTok today and my whole feed was boxing. Javante in a Ryan.
Yep.
When I say my whole feed, I get on there periodically, and it's never boxing comes up first. It's always other stuff. It's Javante Ryan. Boom, 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 boom. So when I tell you the casuals gonna buy and step out for this, they gonna break a record. I don't know which one, but they gonna break a record.
Yeah,
easily.
It's people gonna be fighting for them tickets because Tank sells out. Ryan does more than well himself. This is gonna be a big deal, and they could put 15K on the seats because they know some casuals and them influencers are gonna show up, and they gonna bring their crew. That's just how it is.
The atmosphere is gonna be crazy. To be in that building is gonna be monumental. It's gonna be something I ain't gonna say we've never seen before, but it's gonna be up there.
You think it's gonna rival Ali Frazier? Like when all the celebrities came out, remember how people still talk about that? Look how far back that was. And people still talk about that. I watched it because you know the anniversary just passed. Rest in peace to both of them legends. They gave everything. But they still talk about that. And I think this fight could be that.
You know what else? I think this fight might be better than what people are anticipating.
Yeah.
I think it might be a better show in the ring, tit for tat, than what we are anticipating. Yeah. I would not be surprised. Route 1, El Paso, our guy Roy.
Big Roy.
Best show in the game. We appreciate you, man. Shout out to our sponsor,
Big
our guy
Roy.
Big Roy. El Paso, Route 1.
Always believe in him, man. Always shows me so all of us, like anybody that comes through, man.
Yeah.
What?
Make sure y'all go check him out, man. But guys, we're gonna flip this a little bit. We got our guests in the building. He's a 2-time national champ.
Yes, indeed.
From the area. We got Marcel Steele in the building.
Yes, indeed.
What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? Remember you at Rosecross? We was like, this is good. Lord, I'm getting old. Yes, indeed, man. You look great, man.
Thank you.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Always, man. No problem.
For sure. So, welcome to the show, slipncounterpodcast. My first time getting to meet you. You know, I have a few questions right here, but I want to just ask you about yourself. So you tell everybody who may not know you yet how old you are, where you're from, how you got your start in boxing.
I'm 16 years old. Okay. I turned 17 on Monday. I'm from Washington, D.C. And when I was little, I was watching this boxing match. I think it was Timothy Bradley, Manny Pacquiao. So I saw that and I got excited.
Yeah, that's what's up. You said Timothy Bradley, Manny Pacquiao. You say you're 16?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. I thought you was older than that. Well, I guess it makes sense, you know. So, what about that fight, Manny Pacquiao and Tim Bradley?
I just think it was my first time seeing a boxing match.
Okay. And it was pay-per-view, too. Seeing the theatrics and the lights. Yeah, that could do it.
Yeah. It was real captivating. Exciting.
How old were you when you first got in the gym?
I was 6 years old.
Okay.
My dad, he started training me at home. Then
you might got to come a little closer to the mic. I'm sorry.
He took me to a gym with Coach Ham, our two-shot father.
Oh, man. The legendary Ham.
What was that experience like? First day in the gym. What can you remember, you know, feeling when you first walked in the gym?
The smell of the gym.
Yeah.
That first time smelling the gym, it was a good atmosphere. Real different seeing all the fighters training and stuff. You know, one of my large influences was Muhammad Ali. So when I first started, I wanted to get like boxing gear that was reminiscent of him. So yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So 2-time national champion. How does that feel? Be a 2-time national champion.
Feels great. You know, it's more to come.
Right.
Just the beginning.
Right. You just had a tournament recently, right?
Yeah, silver glove.
Back-to-back tournaments, right?
Okay. How was that process leading up to it and then getting through the tournament?
Leading up to it, I was working hard in the gym, pushing myself every day. I was working on some stuff from my last tournament. Leading up to it, I just felt real prepared, relaxed. It was one of my favorite tournaments, especially the regionals. It was like a home environment, to be honest. Yeah.
I got you. What about boxing? What's keeping you in the sport? So you came in at 6, and then you a 2-time national champion now. So if you can take yourself back and look at when you were 6 years old and where you are now, what kept you going to get to where you are now?
What kept me going is just me enjoying boxing. Then as I kept going, I had goals. Wanted to win. Right now, I want to win all my tournaments this year. So I just like the creativity boxing offers. You can be anything inside the ring.
Right.
You're not limited to one style, one way of fighting. You can do anything. So.
Right. Oh, that's a good answer. So when you get in the ring, do you have like an alter ego you tap into, or you still Marcel when you get in the ring?
This ain't the Joker, bro.
I seriously.
When I get in the ring, it's all business.
Yeah.
You have a killer mentality, but you gotta stay calm as well.
Yeah. So do you have a favorite fight you've been in?
I would say recently my most enjoyable fight was probably all my fights in Silver Glove Regionals.
The recent one?
Yeah,
okay.
I was having a lot of fun in the ring. Doing stuff I haven't done before.
Right. Yeah. You was having success. I watched a little bit of it. I went back today and was watching it, and I was like, man, this kid. That's what made me think you were older, because you're so polished for your age. I mean, it was. I was like, damn, you at least gotta be older, but nah. So, do you think that comes natural, or was that just a testament to the work you've put in the gym, your boxing ability?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
Studying, watching fighters, being athletic. I think it all comes to play when I get in the ring.
Yeah. Was there any other sports that you were interested in, or you just got right into boxing?
For boxing, I played football for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, I also played basketball and t-ball. But I was playing football and boxing while I think I started football when I was like 4 years old. Then I was playing football and doing boxing at the same time, and then I made the commitment to boxing. Yeah.
What position were you in football?
I was defensive end, linebacker, and running back.
Okay. I'm looking at you now. You wide receiver. Be out there at the Z or something, going 9 routes. That's what's up, man. So do you take anything from, football's a physical sport as well. It's a mental sport as well.
Y'all can have that shit. I ain't playing football. Y'all can have that.
Do you carry any of that mentality with you into the ring?
To be honest, I wasn't like really little. So.
Oh, you were younger when you was playing? Okay.
So I think I still had the same mentality, football mentality, but it was just I was real small, so I don't think we transferred over to boxing that much. Yeah,
that's right. Because you weren't there yet here to bring that kind of energy. So getting into the zone now, you in the locker room, you getting dressed, you shaking out on the pad, you warming up. What are some things you're telling yourself before you make that walk to the ring?
I just tell myself I'm the best fighter. Nobody's better than me. Nobody's been doing it as long as me. I've been putting all the work in, all the work up in the gym. So it's only a matter of time. Just show them what I can do.
Yeah. What are some things that are special about your game, your boxing ability?
I would say rhythm and angles.
Oh, damn.
That's what I noticed. I noticed that today.
Go ahead, then I'm gonna go. Go ahead.
I'm real fast. I can box and bang, but mostly my angles, my head moving and stuff.
That's what I was gonna say. I wanted to tell you. I wanted to commend you when I was watching. It's like you can box, but it's time to lay them bricks, especially downstairs to the body. You do great work. It was fantastic. So go ahead.
This is I've been watching them since so long. I've been watching them, and to watch how polished he's become. And I always talk about No Excuses style and everything is so fundamentally sound. The C pattern, everything they do, everything is for a reason. Everything is once they're there, they're gone. They don't have to do too much. Like I always say one of my problems was doing too much too soon, and everything is right when they box. And with Marcel, it's so smooth. And the thing is, though, I always was taught, and you hear coaches still say this all these years later, you could get penalized for fighting like a pro almost.
Yeah.
They'll rob you sometimes. He's one of the few guys I've ever seen that could box and get away with it and win it, and the judges can't take it from him. That might not sound like a lot for people who are gonna watch and listen, but if you in this sport and you know how the amateur program is, that is not an easy task. I personally myself had to deal with that. Like you can't do that. You can't, like, referees pulling me to the side, just saying, you do that, be careful. So they'll talk to him, like, and he's one of the few that you already see. Yeah, he around all these, the way he move his C pattern, the way he move his head, and he's already at this age. And you thinking 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now. Like, just beautiful. It's just smooth. Everything is smooth. Like me and my dad, sometimes when we boxing, like, she'll kept on hearing to say peanut butter in the gym. And she's like, "Dang, y'all keep saying peanut butter," because you go too fast. Sometimes you might rush. Well, like, slow it down. We'll slow it down, smooth. That's his whole style. Some guys you could try to force them, break they rhythm type of guy. But guys like Dusty, guys like Mike Reed, guys like him, you cannot break it. It's going to be smooth at their pace, the way they want it to be.
Right.
And that's how they're going to box it. And that's one thing that I've noticed about him.
Right. So being in the amateur programs, that's something you're aware of when you're in the fight? Like, I can't be too slow. I got to speed it up to impress the judges?
Yeah, I know I still got to fight at the amateur pace. But I don't want to make that my whole style.
Preach.
I like to incorporate a pro style with the amateur style. I feel like having that Olympic style fully, I just don't find I don't find it to be real enjoyable. But I do know the importance of having the amateur pace.
Right. That's good. Do you have goals of going to the Olympics?
It's not one of my main goals, but one of my main goals is fighting internationally.
Okay.
And getting on Team USA.
Getting that experience and seeing all the other different styles. It's so weird because you get in. I never got the chance to fight international, but I've sparred different cultures or whatever. And I was with Gary Russell Jr. And he told me, he said, "Bro, when you get in there with this guy, watch, it's gonna free you up. Because some of them, they'll do this. Some of them, they sit like this. Some of them do this. Some of them, it's here. It's so many different ways. And they start from that. And they be like, the hell you doing? Like, so is the bell. Like, what the hell? And then, it just goes from there. So, but it's crazy now. I want to ask you, I know you said the Olympics isn't, one of your main goals. And I don't blame you for saying that. It was, when I was coming up, that was the biggest thing. But you could see the transitioning in the Olympics. Like, it was, dang, man. Because when my father was fighting, you had to make the Olympics. It was, if you didn't make the Olympics, you was starting like Marvin Hagler and fighting for $50. And then, you started to see guys that, if they made the national team, make certain fights, like, okay, you're going to make it, but then you get certain, they're going to see your resume. They're going to try to assign you, whatever. And now it's almost like, because of how the Olympics been going, that certain fights is like, okay, if I get there, I'm happy, I'm going to go for it. But if not, all right, I done beat this. I still got this resume, and I'm going to move forward. And that's a testament to how Aiba and, the whole when Mickey Conley got upset and all that stuff, so many different bad decisions. A lot of people lose interest in that. They don't feel like that's the biggest thing now. They go get the world championships and say, I'm good. Yeah. Like, what's your biggest thing now? Did that play a factor with you saying, or is that maybe because if it comes, it comes, but if pro comes first, I'll do that first?
Yeah, if it comes, it comes. But, if pro comes first, then I can definitely do that. But if I can have the opportunity to get to the Olympics, then I would most definitely take it.
Yeah.
But I'm just following the process, trusting the process, and taking it one step at a time.
Sure.
Well said.
For sure. Training at NoXcuse gym, a lot of guys, a lot of amateur talent, a lot of professional talent there. How's that experience been for you?
It's been a great experience. I've definitely improved a whole lot since coming there. I remember one of the first times we do Sunday runs, 6 miles. It killed me, man. I was like I was about to die. After a couple weeks of doing that, I gradually increased my pace, my stamina. And it's just a lot of great fighters in the NoXcuse gym. When you surround yourself around great people, you could be nothing but great.
Exactly. That's another good answer. So who are some guys that you may look up to locally, and maybe some guys on the bigger stage that you take from?
Locally, I look up to my teammate Lamont Roach, a great fighter, world champion. I also take from Jerron Boots Ennis and Shakur Stevenson. I really like their style. With Shakur, he real calculated, and Jerron Ennis, he real exciting, and you can get in there and do anything you want.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta ask you. You mentioned Boots. What do you see in Boots' future at that division with all the guys in there right now? You think the guys are ducking him, or you think he's?
Yeah, I think they ducking him. I think they see him as high risk, low reward type of thing, like they did with Floyd. But I could definitely see him be a real champion up there with the top Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. Yeah.
For sure. What weight class are you fighting at?
I'm fighting at 139.
139. Okay, I got you. So if you say you offer the fight right now 140, right? Pro, you would fight at 140. Who would you want in that division?
I don't get any of them. Like, I'll get in there and just do my thing. For sure. I saw that on his face. So he's like,
who do you think would make you look the best out of that division? That'll really showcase your skill and say he's the guy, right? He's the next pound for pound.
I don't really know too many fighters. I don't really know the weights.
Oh, I got you. So at 140, you got like Teofimo Lopez, you got Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor, Regis Prograis, Sandor Martin. I guess Ryan Garcia is up there now. Devin Haney's around 140 now. Mario Barrios.
Mario Barrios. No, he went to 147. 147. Yep.
Certain guys, different guys.
I would just say any fighter that's going to come forward.
It's going to come forward?
Yeah, because you could turn them and really utilize all your angles and stepping and turning them and really make them look bad.
Yeah. Probably Ramirez.
Yeah.
Probably Ramirez.
Feet too slow. Anybody, basically put it like this. One thing about, I noticed with anybody from NoXcuse, and especially with somebody like Marcel, is that with anybody that's just don't have no double move, like, okay, you a pressure guy. Like guys like Brandon Figueroa, that's tailor-made for guys like him. It's like, okay, this is gonna be fun. Like type of thing. Like you have certain guys, it's like, okay, if they not just coming forward and give you something to think about, like feint you, give you something like, all right, where am I going? Am I going here? All right, I'm gonna give you a throwaway shot here to get here and whatever. And they just want to just come in burrowing. That's tailor-made for them because you're not giving them nothing to think about. Right. You're not giving him nothing to be like, okay, he's giving me a double. Okay, so he's making me try to go this way. Okay, now let me step back over here. If you not doing that, I don't care who it is, especially when it comes to that gym. You not touching them. You not. I don't get like. Then, perfect example, even in his last few tournaments, few of them fights with guys that were just, okay, he's tall, I'm gonna try to bring it to him. All he did was stick, turn, stick, 2, 3, 4, turn. Just make him look bad. Make them look real bad.
Yeah. Has boxing became easy for you, or just still parts of the game that are challenging that you're still trying to learn and conquer?
Boxing, it's most definitely not easy. It's still a lot of things that I'm trying to learn. Still challenges that I'm facing. But some parts come easier than others. But as I get older and progress, it's going to become more easier.
Yeah, for sure, man. You say you're 16 years old. I mean, the future is bright, and with as polished as you are now, I can just see like whether you go international or you turn pro, it's gonna be almost probably like another Scooter Davis. By the time you make it to that level,
especially with his angles,
right?
How he turns his angles, and over how I look at him is okay. If his I knew from watching, okay, his main thing is his angles, and their main thing is C pattern. Their whole thing knows your C pattern. Like you just see every time they never there. It's there. And they're going to walk you right back to this and walk all this way. They never going to stay in the same spot. They know how to work. They know where they're at in the ring. They one of the best ring intelligent gyms I've seen, like where they know where they're at all times in the ring and know, okay, it's time for me to work this angle, whatever. Sometimes, and that sounds like, oh, you're a fighter, you're supposed to be able to do it. No, not all fighters can consistently think that way. Like, and keep it going. Sometimes you can fall asleep in there. But for the biggest thing is, you look at him and his angles and you say, okay, another 3-4 years. Next thing you know, he starts not just sliding over to the left this many times. Now he's going to be, all right, now slide, now dip my body and go to the right. And then one thing about him is that he's still growing, but I've noticed about you, you're not lazy. Some guys that are your height, even at your age, even pro, are lazy when they get that tall. They don't want to bend their knees. They bend at the waist. Instead of being disciplined and just bending at the knees, eyes up, still on your guy. Squat and dip and roll out. That's why I always respect Mikey and Slide, because Slide didn't mind change. Like you always see Slide go up and down. But when I saw you not hesitate to dip and turn, I was like, oh, that's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Now it's like, oh my gosh, another 3-4 years he stick with it and he really start turning guys. Oh my God.
Yeah. So you still in high school?
Yeah.
Are you like a celebrity in your school? Oh, that's Sale, man. That's the fire that like. Do you get that kind of like welcoming when you go to school?
Nah,
for real.
That's good. There you go.
That's what's
good.
That's what's up. You don't get caught up in all that nonsense. That's not important. What's a fun fact? What's something that you're interested in, or something that you may do? That's a fun fact about you that nobody really knows.
I skateboard.
For real?
Yeah.
You lying?
Yeah.
You did that? I skateboard with you.
Yeah.
We gotta do that.
All right.
I'm with that. Heck yeah.
Like what kind of skateboard? Because I don't skateboard, but I know you got like the cruise.
Longboards,
cruising, or
I
you
could
be
do both.
Tony Hawking and doing all the that kind of skateboard.
Yeah. I started off longboarding.
Okay.
Then I moved to skateboarding.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you tell me you like a do the trick skateboarder. Mm-hmm. Off the curbs and all that dangerous shit. Yeah. That's crazy, man. I had a skateboard for 1 week. It was my 7th birthday. I'll never forget. It was like 3 days. I turned 7. I wanted a skateboard for my birthday. My dad got me a skateboard, and I went out there in the neighborhood, and my friends was like, "Yeah, go off the curb and do this."
That was a mistake. No, man, not the first week, my guy.
I'm telling you, I turned that skateboard into a snowboard real quick. Took the wheels off that train. That's all it became for me, man. That's so
that concrete, unforgiving, man.
Unforgiving.
Concrete is the most least racist thing in the world. It don't care if you black, brown, light, it's still gonna scrape your